Okay, so we're doing the hard tube cooling system for this Thermaltake cooling system on this Thermaltake case. And this is a larger diameter, it's 16 mil, and you have to get this tube bending kit if you want to bend it. We're going to take this out of the box, show you what it comes with, and then we're going to start bending up tubes for this Thermaltake case right here. It's a 16-inch fan. We're going to mount it up. We're in a temperature switch relay.
You keep wiping the Jeep.
Guys, just sweating on everything. The whole floor, I can't step up anymore.
Okay, we didn't have to move the exhaust. We didn't have to jack up. We didn't have to do anything.
Look at that. So when you take the stuff out of the box for the Thermaltake kit, it comes with a tube cutter. I've used these when with plumbing, and they're great because you just continue to tighten them as you turn, and eventually it just cuts the tube, and it doesn't leave as many burrs as and it also cuts a straight line, and that's not what a hacksaw is going to do. So that is pretty awesome, and this stuff is heavy. Now, your 90 and 135 bender, these are metal, so you're not going to burn these with the heat gun. Here is the 180, same material. And then you can go full circle or 360. Also, if you do get some burrs on your pipe when you're doing this, it has a deburr. And this one looks like it has razors inside. Ooh. So this is a lot better than what was the other brand?
That was Corsair.
Corsair did not look like this. I would not stick your finger in that. You'll deburr it. And then, of course, when you're working with this tube, you want to, as you're heating it up, you want to slide this in here before you start bending, because or else you'll get, you'll deform it. There you go. And then you'll have to get a heat gun for this. Now this didn't come with a heat gun. I just have one. I use this for all my electronic needs, and also occasionally heated the garage when it was cold outside. So it does get cold in Florida. So let's get it figured out, and we'll start mocking this up so we can get this installed. Okay, so the great thing about this case is all these little plates come off the floor, making it easy to install. We have our reserves installed on their individual plates, and then our radiator installed on its plate. We're going to run these back through the wall, hiding all our wires, and then we're going to snake our wires come out of our reserves underneath here, and so you won't even see that. So let's get this installed, and we'll see what it looks like. So our wires, you can't even see them right there. They run right here on this side, so under here, and then same on the other side. So it looks clean. So for our run on our pump here, we're going to run from this point down under here to the far point on our radiator. Then we're going to come up from this point on our radiator, run back through here, and up to the bottom port on our CPU cooler. Then from there, we're going to run from here to the top port on our reserve or reservoir.
Yeah, start bending there. That should meet it. Just go all like that for a minute. And has to be trimmed down some, but yeah, it should fit just fine.
Mm-hmm. You pulling your tube out?
Yeah.
Bella's coming to see us.
Yeah, just a little bit warped, but a few bubbles. But nothing that you'll notice in this big of a case.
You overcooked it, huh?
Yeah.
So you like that bit cover better than the hacksaw?
Yep. Never used the hacksaw though. So therefore I wouldn't know.
I've used hacksaws. They leave bunches of burrs. That looks really good, Nolan.
Yeah.
Now does it leak?
That's what we have to find out.
Now we've took and stuck this tissue underneath all the connections. Set the coolant on the floor. Safer that way. Sorry, filling up the tube.
We'll eventually need the pump to get it in the radiator.
You don't see anything leaking? If it's leaking right now, it'd be bad. Okay, so we got our first bit of water in here. The system's not full. We're going to turn on the pump, see if it goes down.
It's starting to reach here.
Okay, now we got to put more in there. Okay, so our system's up to here. We put the cap back on because it will bubble, and we don't want to get it on any of this vapor on anything. And we've got water starting to feed in here. Let's see if I can record this far enough back. Well, we almost went all the way through. Nolan, we're almost full. The radiator is almost full. Okay, you ready again? Okay, the loops.
Just let it run.
I'll put some more wire in it. The flow rate of that pump is awesome. We're going to go ahead and top this off a little bit more. Not getting any leaks. It is cloudy right now though.
I'll probably pick it up as well just to see if it's normal.
So you want to really overclock this computer. That's probably. Is that all of it?
Nope.
A little bit more? How much did this hold?
That was a 1,000 milliliter bottle.
Okay, so with the tube and the radiator and everything, 1,000 milliliters. Yeah, it's starting to clear up. Yeah, I'm starting to be able to see through the tubes a little bit.
It's empty.
Okay, so it's been running an hour. It's still got some bubbles in here. The pipes are all clear, nothing's leaking. And now he's installing his fan back in there. We had to remove that to do the plumbing on this radiator. So to run this, we've unplugged everything but the pump, and then we have the power supply, these little connectors to turn on the power supply without being plugged in the motherboard. You'll hear this pump. It's not very loud. So I think the fans are going to be way more noticeable than that pump. Now we're going to plug the rest of the wires in, get OS on this.